everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Callaway. Going to review today of Aquaman Deep Dives, one of the digital first issues. This is Stinging Tide Part 2. So Part 1 from the last issue was Aquaman and the Sea Devils, the three activists slash diplomats for Arthur, were saving the king from the Lurker Kingdom in the trench, and it was a setup to lure him there to try and kill that king, and this one picks up from that. So let's keep going. So in the end, at the end of the last issue, they were trying to figure out who was Scorpion and who has led them to the trench. So we find that this gives you a bit more idea of who Scorpion is, but I don't like this suit on Aquaman. It's pretty funny because I've done a review of Aquaman #1 of the 1985 miniseries, and he was wearing this suit. So it's pretty funny that now he's got a blue suit. So they find where this scorpion thing is, and it turns out it's a tomb. It's not like it's not a base. It's a tomb, and this big giant sized metal monster comes crashing out of it, and they're still trying to fight it and figure out what it is. And what it is, they call it Torpedo Man. So it's made out of indestructible, unpenetrable metal, and like the name says, all it does is go forward. It can't go backwards. It just goes forward. So it's a big, it's like the size of a Megazord from Power Rangers, or the big God King from your boy Zach's books. So they're trying to figure out what it is, and it's all programmed electronically by analog and stuff like that. So they go after it, and because it's coming towards the research facility of Atlantis, the scientists, it's just the way it's programmed. That's where it's going. It's going to destroy. So Aquaman and the Sea Devils have got to try and stop it, and as both man and king, you're the first wave. Remember, you are deputized Atlantean peacekeepers. Those scientists are your people too. So give that thing everything you've got. And then their water suits that they're wearing to go under water are failing. So then Aquaman says, your dive rigs are breaking against it like eggshells. Fall back, go to a safe distance, and I'm taking my shot. So that page there, it's an awesome page. This guy's art reminds me a lot of Brett Booth style. It's very Brett Boothy style. It's very good. Aquaman, you okay? And the steel is that strong. Aquaman has broken his arm. So just when you think they're buggered, wait till you see what happens next. And he's like, I heal fast, but not this fast. Dorrance, tell me there's something in your med kit that can stabilize this break. And he's like, wait, no, there's something below us. As always, the sea provides. So he grabs this anchor, chains the anchor around his arm, and just like the hero Aquaman is, she'll be right. Keep going. Round 2. No fuss, no muss. Comicsology. So then he's like, I'll lead. So then they try and penetrate and take down this Torpedo Man. It doesn't work. And eventually, so this is what he looks like here. And eventually, what they realize, one of the Sea Devils here, that they're like, what would Mother say? What would Mum say? How do we get rid of this thing? And she's like, just think of it like a tin can. And I'm like, that's weird, a tin can. And they're right, tin cans are breakable and scrunchable. So what they do is they realize, come on, Comicsology. So it's attacking the scientists and stuff. So they're there, and they try and block it, and eventually they realize that the monster, the mechanical monster, it still has joints. So what and in them joints are like rubber seals and big seals. So And so what they realized to do is if we can break them, if we can penetrate them joints and break the seals, the electronic system that is inside the monster, if they can break them joints where it's most weakest, the salt water will get in and corrode all the electronic circuits. So that's actually how they take the torpedo man down. So Aquaman here, see how he's trying to penetrate the thing in the joints. So what they do is they penetrate the joints, and then the seawater will get in where they penetrate it in the weakest part, and then that's how they bring it down. So I thought that was quite interesting. It was a bit, pretty funny. So they take it down and they stop, and it stopped. So as soon as the water got in and corroded the circuits, it just stopped. It can't. It's, the programming, it just shuts down. So then comicsology is the word. Then they get to this guy. So remember how at the end of last issue they said who is Scorpio, that set the trap for that King Noble to get killed in the trench. So this is Scorpio, and now they've got Aquaman away from Mera and away from Atlantis, and now that what they're trying to do is break the faith that the Atlantis population and stuff have for their king, for Aquaman, and then they can shatter it. They can take them. That's how they can take Aquaman down, by turning everybody against him and not everyone having faith in him. So it was a good issue. It continued from last one, so I'm excited to see next week where the part 3 of 3 is. Steve Orlando, he's writing Aquaman good. These digital books, really good. A lot better than the Kelly Sue DeConnick ones. And the art's actually really good. It does remind me a lot of Brett Booth, like Brett Booth's Flash Forward and stuff. It's kind of like that style. Little bit less of the scratchy lines, but looks very Brett Booth like. And but they're good for $1.50. They're really a cover. I really like the cover. The cover's nice. Um, but yeah, like it just, the way he's drawn it kind of just reminds me a bit like Brett Booth. But um, yeah, it's actually drawn by um, V. Ken Marion. I'm not sure who it is. But yeah, they're really good. So overall, the good issues are good. They're $1.50 here in Australia, so you sort of can't complain. The only complaint I sort of have is they're only 17 pages, so I wish they were like the full 20. But other than that, they're really good. They're worth a read. Um, as much as the Comixology app is very crappy to use, but that's it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Comics with Callaway. Hit like, subscribe, share the videos of the channel, trying to grow the channel and get the name out there. So thanks, guys. Stay tuned for the next video.